Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about this random song. The reason why I want to talk about it because I noticed in the past few months, I guess, that they've been erasing this song from history, and this is another re-recording. I had got copyright strike because I did a video earlier where I guess I played the song. Hopefully, it's the song. I'm gonna see if it's the song. I think it was the song, but I just went ahead and just deleted the video because they were talking about trying to monetize from it or whatever. Even though I literally used like a few seconds from the song just so people can understand. But anyway, I don't want to get in trouble, so I believe it's the audio. Hopefully it's not the video because other people do post like videos of shows or whatever and kind of just let it play in the background while everybody kind of talks and stuff like that. So I just kind of wanted to talk about this because this right here, this song kind of means is very meaningful to me as a and I guess because I grew up hearing the song or whatever, and I just kind of find it weird that it feels like they're erasing the history of the song. I mean, or they're erasing the songs, which I understand. There's a lot of songs nowadays that copyrights or violations or whatever and stuff like that, which I kind of find is so stupid to censor music, art, or whatever, because don't you want people to remember this stuff? And we're arguing over who can make money off of this song and who should have the rights to it or whatever and stuff like that. Same situation with the comic book stuff that we've been talking about as well. It's just like you have these people where you have these artists or writers who create these pieces of artwork for these companies or whatever, but yet the company is the one that owns it or whatever. Or I guess in the case of music, I guess it'll be this person, this record label, or the person themselves owns the rights to the music or the masters of it or whatever. But I just kind of find it weird that this song has been easily escapable, and there's two versions of this song too. And if you guys know what I'm talking about, basically this artist, she sung this song for a movie that came out in the 90s, and she also had debuted on her self-titled album, but it was only in Japan that the song was released. And no, it's not a Disney album, if that's what you're wondering. So the song doesn't come from Disney. But fun fact, this artist did get her start singing for Disney, and her first single for a song was from a Disney princess movie. So that's kind of funny too, like how that kind of goes or whatever. She's like a very powerful female vocalist, but I just kind of find it weird that this song is being erased from history, and it kind of sucks because people like me who grew up listening to the album, like I used to have the album, which is kind of why it's very sentimental to me, and I grew up watching it as well, which is kind of funny because again, having the album, listen to the songs, listen to the music or whatever, you know it's kind of crazy, how all of that goes and stuff like that. And as much as you don't want to think about that kind of stuff, it happens. It really does happen, but you know it is what it is. But I just kind of find it really strange, and I kind of wanted to talk about it. I know this is not one of my usual videos or anything, but I really wanted to talk about it because I really feel like people should know about this song because it's beautiful. It's a beautiful song to me. I think it's beautiful, and it does carry some sentimental weight, and it's probably like the third single off of the album, I believe. I'm not really for sure. Don't quote me on that, but If you guys read the title and you see the little title, I guess you kind of could figure out where I'm going with this and what I'm talking about. I'm basically talking about Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back. If you guys know, if you grew up in the '90s and you remember the Pokemon phenomenon, Pokemon the first movie was huge. It was huge, and I think to this day it's still probably the highest grossing Pokemon movie of all time for good reasons. It's really a good movie, and the album is amazing. And I know how some of you guys would like, wait, Pokemon. Look, don't sleep on these anime albums, especially the ones that were converted for English dubs, and don't sleep on the 90 albums, like the 90 movie albums, because they had artists popping off on those albums. Music either inspired by or just put into the album to kind of raise its profile. Pokemon the movie, the soundtrack, the official soundtrack, um actually like charted number 8 in the top 100s in the United States. So hey, people love the album. People love the album, and I think it's very sentimental for a lot of people. But it's kind of sucks that this one song is the song that just keeps getting removed. I don't know, because I've been trying to find research for it. I've been trying to understand like why. Is it because the artist she has wrote the song? She co-wrote the song, and the song is also on her debut album too, but only in Japan. So I'm wondering, is it a production thing, or is it an ownership deal with WB and the company that the record label that's over in Japan as well, since the song was a bonus song that was only released in Japan. That's probably why a lot of people don't know of it. And I've never seen this artist sing it live before, and I've never seen anybody who know this artist at all actually played the album. So it's kind of funny. Even when she debuted on The Voice as a judge, you would think that hey, somebody would bring out one of those songs instead of the same classic ones. But at the same time, maybe the reason why they didn't is because of the whole rights issue. But maybe it's because this artist doesn't have the masters to that song. Maybe we should get the masters. Maybe she'll give us a re-recording, or we can get a re-release of that song. I would love for people to know more about this song, because I think it's one of her most underrated songs. And trust me, I listen to a lot of her music. So, I mean, the girl got a powerful voice. And let's be honest, I don't care what nobody say. She ate a black woman. She ate a black woman for lunch because it just doesn't make any kind of sense how that powerful voice come out of that body is just hilarious and fascinating all at the same time. And there's no insult and there's no shade towards the artist. I think the artist is very beautiful, and I think her voice is very beautiful. I just think that nowadays the music that she's trying to put out now just doesn't work anymore with her voice. Her voice has become so soulful and R&B like that she needs to be doing soulful. She needs to be doing soul music, jazz, and R&B. No more pop princess nonsense. No more alternative pop or any of that kind of stuff. None of that. Your voice is a grown black woman. You get in there, and do your R&B album and a soul album, and let's stop playing. Let's stop playing, because you're older now. You're older. You're older, and you got this voice now, and it's done matured, it done aged. Like, please. But of course, the artist that I am talking about is Christina Aguilera, because she did a song called "We're a Miracle," and it is the first song you hear at the end of Pokemon the first movie. So if you guys probably remember Pokemon the first movie, after Ash and his friends, leave or whatever, and they cut to the Team Rocket thing where they were like, "We're on an island. We don't know how we got there, but nobody's complaining. Team Rocket's blasting off again," and then it goes off or whatever. And of course, the thing that, of course, and the credits started. That's what used to be so popular about the Pokemon movies too, is as well as like you had like this ending credits where it had samples of almost all the songs that were on the album. So I know it's like a pop what they call it, bubblegum pop album sort of, and you would think that it would have more songs relating to Pokemon than it do songs that are just inspired by the movie, but I'm not complaining. I enjoyed the album, and I probably would still have it to this day if my album collection didn't get stolen. Yeah, back in the day, I had the CD-ROM. So I used to have my big case of albums that you can use to hang around your hip or your waist or whatever, and stole my albums. Somebody stole my albums. I think they waited until I had put it down for like a minute or two or something like that, and they got him. They got my albums, and I was just so upset at the fact that I lost my albums, because that was one of them. I had all of the Pokemon albums back in the day as well too, and had Digimon, and I had the Rugrats. I had a lot of '90s movie soundtracks. Trust me, it was really cool back in the day. The only thing I knew I didn't carry with me at the time was my R&B albums, my R&B rap albums, because my mom would have them in the car with her because she loves them as well, and I knew that I didn't want to, take those because back in the day, in the '90s, R&B was another high thing or whatever. So of course, in the house we had a lot of R&B, hip hop, and of course I had the movie ones as like my little side music when I wasn't listening to my R&B hip hop albums. Good thing that my mom wouldn't let me take the R&B hip hop ones, because all my R&B hip hop albums would have been gone. But I am kind of saddened that my Aaliyah albums were in there as well. I didn't think that plan through. So all my Aaliyah albums got stolen as well. If you know Aaliyah, you know Aaliyah. I know this is kind of a random rant of talking, but no, the reason why I really want to talk about this is because this is such a powerful ballad and a powerful song that I just feel like it's so underrated, and Christina Aguilera's put so much passion behind it. There's two versions of the song. There's a movie version. There's a movie version of it, which comes from the Pokemon album itself, and then of course her studio version that she sung on her debut album, Christina Aguilera, but only in Japan version. So if you type in the song, you will only get the Japanese studio one, and you kind of have to search through the internet to kind of find the Pokemon the movie one, which I don't understand why that song is being censored right now. Like, I don't know. I just feel like we're missing we're missing a big thing. Like, this song has so much potential, and I don't understand why I don't understand why it's being censored right now. But I mean, like I said, there are probably rights that are involved, but it's kind of crazy though, to be honest. I mean, the song was performed by her, and it was written by Todd Champlin, David Zappala, and herself, and it was performed on the Mewtwo Strike Back album. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused about why this song isn't there, because it's such a beautiful, powerful song that I feel like it's so underrated, especially if you're a fan of Christina Aguilera and she has a voice of the generation, like they always like to call her. It's kind of weird that this song right here in particular is always being censored out through most of Christina Aguilera's entire repertoire of music. So I kind of don't understand why this song right here is. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, like I said, it's probably an ownership thing, but somebody need to figure it out, because it's such an underrated song that it shouldn't be forgotten about, and it should be talked about when you're talking about Christina Aguilera's and her music. This is one of like the few songs, "We're a Miracle," and then of course the debut song before she had her debut album, of course, you would have Reflection from Mulan, because that was the song that she was sung for Disney. So when she before her I think before her album came out, her self-titled album, you had her record "We're a Miracle," and that song went on the Pokemon the movie, and also went on her Japanese album though. But at the same time, she was also recording reflections for the Mulan motion picture soundtrack. So it's kind of funny. You have these two songs. One of them is praised because it's in a Disney movie. One of them is a fan favorite, but only if you were into Pokemon. And it's kind of like because I don't want what I'm thinking is like, I don't know if Christina or whoever, maybe they might be ashamed of the song, but I don't think they should be ashamed of it. I mean, because it's beautiful. Like here, because I'm not gonna play the thing. I'm just gonna speak out the thing where it says So basically, this part right here, I just thought it was really cool, beautiful. So basically, the the hook is, "You and me, we're a miracle, meant to be, and nothing can change it. Mountains move and oceans part when they are standing in our way. You and me, we're a miracle. Angels stand watching over us, and heaven shines upon us every day." So I don't know. I'm just kind of confused. Like, what's going on? What's going on? Just let me know, because I mean, it's really a beautiful song, you guys, and um is so raw and passionate, especially coming from Christina Aguilera. And of course, she does, like I said, you can listen to her studio version, but the one I'm talking about is the movie version, because I grew up with the movie version. It's nostalgia for me, and I just kind of find it weird that while I'm going on the internet and I was just, typing in Pokemon the first movie album. Because sometimes, you go back and you listen to your old childhood albums or whatever, and you like, damn, why is this song not here? Like, they have most of the Pokemon, the movie things on like streaming services as well. But that song right there escapes me, and it bothers me because I love that song too. So that's why I'm making this like video to talk about it, because I'm just like, where's the justice for this song at? And maybe somebody could like figure out what's going on, and let me know, or maybe it can be resolved, hopefully. I just feel like it's such an underrated song, and if you guys ever get a chance to watch Pokemon the first movie, and you watch the ending credits, is literally the first song that comes on playing. They don't play all of it, but they play most of the song. And of course, if you can get the Pokemon the first movie, the actual album itself, get it, listen to the song as well. And I think there are like some AMV videos that talks about it, but other than that, you really can't listen to that song, which is sad, because like I said, it's such a beautiful song, and I don't understand why it's being forgotten about. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.